If you've ever felt like the people you love suddenly aren't themselves, maybe it's not just in your head. I learned this the hard way, last Thursday, after I bought an old brass clock from a cramped antique shop on the edge of town. The owner, a woman with a voice like dry leaves, grabbed my wrist as I paid. "Whatever you do, don't wind it," she hissed, eyes darting to the clock's tarnished face. I laughed it off, thinking she was angling for a story to drive up the price. That night, curiosity gnawed at me. I sat alone in my apartment, staring at the clock's unmoving hands. A storm rattled the windows. The urge to wind it became unbearable, almost like the clock was whispering to me, promising something I needed to know. I turned the key. The tick-tock resumed, and the room seemed to inhale. When I glanced at my phone, an hour had vanished. Midnight had turned to 1 a.m. but I hadn't moved. The next morning, everything felt off. My roommate greeted me with a stiff smile, his eyes too wide, his laugh echoing wrong in the hallway. My best friend texted like he'd forgotten every inside joke we'd ever shared. My mother called, but her voice was hollow, rehearsed, like she was reading from a script someone else had written. Even my dog stared at me, tail wagging mechanically, as if she recognized me but didn't remember why she loved me. I tried to retrace my steps, desperate to find another explanation, but all signs pointed back to the clock. When I returned to the antique shop, it was gone, replaced by a boarded-up window as if it had never existed. Now, every tick of the clock in my room feels like a countdown. I'm surrounded by familiar faces wearing strangers' skin, and I'm the only one who remembers the world before time skipped. If you ever find an old clock that begs to be wound, heed the warning, because when time moves forward, not everything follows.